Everyone tells you to find a low mileage Porsche, and they're wrong. My 9972 has 150,000 miles on it, and today it's on the lift, and I'm going to show you why it's actually easier to own and maintain a high mileage example. Most people shopping a 9972 right now are looking for low mileage examples. They want it to be an investment. They want to drive it on weekends and put it back in the garage. That's a legitimate way to own one, but it's not how I wanted to own one. I wanted something I could actually use, something where I wouldn't feel anxious driving it in the rain or parking it at the grocery store. So I bought one with 150,000 miles on the clock. Here's the thing about high mileage Porsches. Every little issue on a low mileage car becomes a resale conversation. A torn axle boot, a small oil weep, a stone chip on the bumper, you're constantly protecting the value. When your car already has 150,000 miles, none of that applies. The car is what it is. You fix what needs fixing and you drive it. There's a few things from the PPI list that I really wanted to hammer out before I started putting miles on the car. I already fixed the cup holders in a previous video, and in this one we're doing the axle boots. As you can see, this is really torn. Before I start driving it, I really want to make sure that all of the maintenance items and things like that that could cause serious issues on a 150,000 mile car are handled. And next up is fluids and checking bushings and everything like that to make sure that once I do start daily driving this car, we don't have any issues that we could have fixed ahead of time. Axle boots are one of those parts nobody thinks about until they fail. The boot is what keeps the grease in and the dirt out of the CV joint. Once it tears, dirt gets in, grease gets out, the joint starts clicking, and now you're replacing the whole axle. So a $100 boot done early saves you potentially thousands later. On my 911, both are torn, and so we'll swap those out and hope we don't have to spend $3,000 on new axles from Porsche, or in the least, $500 plus on a nice set of used ones. Here, baby. Oh, I got one, but not the other one. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay.
So now,
snap ring out. Once these boots are buttoned up, the car stays on the lift until I get the other items on the PPI list done. That's coming next. I'm not in a big rush though. Doing one job at a time, doing it right, and stacking small wins is what counts. That's how a high mileage 911 stays a high mileage 911 instead of becoming my new project car. Not garage jewelry, this is my new daily that I'm getting roadworthy. If you're in the market for a 9972, my advice would be to skip the low mileage examples, find a nice, clean, high mileage car, expect some basic maintenance, and drive it. Subscribe for more.